Hey, 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 hey. Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my page. My best back on my sense. So to keep it down, bigger than and just minutes goes over 7 minutes. It's a very, 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 very important because not important to liberals, libertarians, people who like to smoke, people like to drink, people like to ayahuasca, people like DMT, and of course, to you masses of asses, listeners' discretion is advised. Of course, if anyone has any comments, questions, insults, or respects, you put it down below. I'm going to check something here. Let me see something here. Let me see. Wait a minute here. Let me see my settings for a minute. Okay, 720. Okay, there we go. My friend Rad has just popped up in it. Hey, welcome to Rad Thadd. What's going on with you? Where's the lighting in your video?
I gotta flip my camera. I don't know how to flip it.
You got to get ready. You just got to get ready, okay? You got to be ready when you come on the string. Because if you're not on the string the correct way, you're a lame. Streamy lamey, okay?
Well, I can switch it. I'm good.
Yeah, you got to play with the camera before you get on the string, okay? You should know how to use the string. You was on string plenty of times, okay? Okay, you Cocoa Puff head, man. You don't want people to see the Cocoa Puff head? I have an alien head, right? So you should have a Cocoa head. Okay? And today's topic will be about and
oh, this lighting is bad. What the hell is going on with this camera?
Yeah, you got a terrible camera, man.
What the hell? It didn't look like this on. This is StreamYard. Let me see something real quick.
Yes, this is StreamYard. I got mine on 720 pi, so a lot of people can probably see me at 720. And I set everything up correctly, and I even got my little piece I posted down there. Let me see my hands. Let me show us on in there. Say hello, baby. Say hello, baby. Yeah.
What's up, Alien Junior? Mountain Head Junior?
Yeah, I'm not a mountain head. As a matter of fact, the person who's a mountain head, that one guy, Garvey, he's a mountain head. He got a mountain head.
You his daddy. You the mountain, he the rock.
Nah, my head ain't that big. Nah, he's a rock. He's bolder than today.
You turn to the side. Turn to the side. Turn to the side.
Look at my head.
No. Aim upward. Aim upward. See that? It got two lumps. See, he got two lumps.
That's because of porn, dog. That's because of porn. You ain't did no porn. I make my own videos, dog. I tell people this all the time. People say, "Look at my hairline." I say, "You know how old I am." You gotta understand when you're older, you ain't gonna look nice. You're gonna look perfect yourself. You're gonna be fucked up when you get older. You better stop making fun of old heads.
No, by the time I'm old, guess what's gonna happen? We're gonna have genetically modified everything.
All your hair, okay? You're gonna be white hair. You'll have white hair, just like your daddy. So no.
You gay.
Gay? I'm a real pill man. I don't be fucking women or men. I don't do none of it. I use a strap on to get paid. Okay.
Hey, okay. Would you fuck a transsexual with a strap on?
How much is that person paying me?
I don't know. I'm just saying in general.
I said payment, man. Where's my money? I'll do anything for a strap on.
So even with a man, you would.
If he might get $1 million, that's a lot of money, man. That means that's better.
You gay?
That's a crazy ass motherfucker. I ain't gay. I ain't fucking him. He wanted to be fucking with a fucking strap on. I said, I'm like, hey, that sounds kind of strange. I may think about it for $10 million. What?
I'm not sure about that, man. That's nasty.
Listen. I hate when motherfuckers be saying, I'm not going to pose as a female on the video when someone's offering you $2 million. You a dumb motherfucker. All they want to do is basically want you to dress up as a female or a crackhead. You gonna reject that money? Are you stupid? Okay.
Only I would reject it, right? Is if I already had lots of money.
Yeah. You know, I understand that, but you got no money. You know, the rap game. Most of rappers, there's no such thing as real men in the rap game. They get paid to get fucked. You do know that, right?
That's true.
So since these niggas are usually somebody offer me $10 million, I'm going to reject that straight up because I'm not trying to get fucked. And you selling your soul. You selling your soul. But now if you trying to show me off, make me look like a clown like Flavor Flav. You know how they had this some audience thing when Flavor Flav was on a string swinging around like a monkey or some shit like that. And I didn't believe that shit until Martin Lawrence said some shit like that. He got paid. And he came up on the stage and Flavor Flav was like, I got paid. I was like, okay, so he got paid. He flew around like a fucking black monkey. Around a whole bunch of white people.
I mean, all the monkey you could stand.
He got paid, though. Shit. They play around like a black monkey. Huh?
You know that guy that played on Green Mile, the big black dude?
Yep, I remember that.
They was gonna hire him to be a gorilla on Planet of the Apes, and he said no. He turned it down.
What?
Yeah. So
goddamn man.
Yeah, but see, the thing is though, I would have been if they would have paid me if they would have asked me to do it, shit, I would have been all the monkey they could stand. I'd have been up there.
I think I could play a better monkey than anybody.
Oh no, man, you can't beat me.
No.
Shit.
You gotta hire me, man. Fuck that. I be jumping all the down and spinning on and shit. For some money, but
it would be real on me.
And just one guy, hey, why don't you be my fuck boy? $2 million. I said, hell the fuck no. That's one thing I'm not doing. Okay? You say the fuck. You know what happens if you fuck a motherfucker? You get AIDS. Okay.
You lose details.
It's not even about getting AIDS. We off the subject here. Let's talk about our subject, okay?
You lose T cells when you do shit like that. You know that, right? You know when you do gay stuff, you lose T cells.
Yeah, you know it's gay. It's about genetics, man. Some guy offered me. He was like, "You be my fuck boy, I give you $2 million." I said, "How do you know? How do I know you're gonna fuck me and then not give me my money and then try to kill me?"
Yeah, man. He had rich. He could just take what he wanted, and hide your body.
Shit, man. You guys, as soon as you pop up somewhere, say, "Oh, you did pop up. You ain't get the money first, so he want to fuck first, right?" So next thing you know, he put it in your bank account. You ain't get it, so he took the money back and he hacked your system. He hacked your shit. Okay, then you fucked for nothing.
Exactly. That's what some men should do to prostitutes. They should take the money back after they done.
You know what I think they should do with the prostitution thing? Because women are terrible. Prostitutes are terrible. I have not experienced it, but from testimonials, they're rough. You know, a lot of guys say that prostitutes are rough and fast. And usually in Bunny House, it's terrible confessions, like taxi fat cat confessions and stuff. And these guys should get their money back because they didn't do it professionally. They didn't do it the right way. And I think that's wrong for how we talk about all sorts of subjects already. Let's talk about the subject right now. Today's topic will be about colorism and alchemy. I got some knowledge on alchemy and colorism. And I'm going to tell you something right now. What do you think about colorism? What do you think it is? What is alchemy to you? What is
first, colorism. I might as well turn my camera off. It's even my battery. Well, first, alchemy. Let me first talk about colorism. Colorism to me is basically it don't exist. If I'm a black person, right, and I like say lighter skinned women, everybody has a right to their own preference. It's still black. It's still blah blah blah. No dark skinned women should not get a. That's the thing. Every time a famous dude go public with a light skinned chick, medium skinned girls are pissed off, and dark skinned girls are pissed off at the dudes with a lighter chick. And they say, "Oh, but when he get a darker sister, well, he can have whatever preference he wants. He can like whatever woman he wants. It don't matter." They just jealous because they don't even see that most men would still be with them. So they don't see the fact that they only see what the top 10% of men are going with. They're not looking at what the other men willing to have sex with or be with. They only see that man.
All that what you just talked about is jealousy. I don't care about jealousy. I'm talking about colorism. Because I know what colorism is. Somebody told me it's like racism, but it's a little bit with the same race of people. When I was in Ethiopia.
Oh yeah, like how
it's like they look at your color, and usually I still say it's jealousy. Colorism is nothing but jealousy. Okay, you got an echo in your sound. So you got some kind of noise in the background. Okay.
Hold up. Let me switch to my computer. Okay, my phone is acting weird.
Yeah, never use low quality services with my phone. My phone is a Samsung Galaxy 5G. I have no joke. I have upgraded. I'm about to upgrade again. I might as well just give me a goddamn computer.
Oh,
hey,
don't you might as well get a computer. You'll be happy. Hey, when you get you a computer, you can write books and everything.
Yeah, I know. I wish I had my old computer. It was real powerful. Got distracted.
Yeah, you might even become a gamer.
Hey, let me tell you some shit that's been happening with me lately. My wife tried to screw me over. Remember, I told you my wife now she's suffering. She's got my own place, man. You know that, right?
Damn.
I told you.
What you say?
I'm about to get a 2-bedroom. Right?
Dang.
And now my wife might be. As soon as she did that, what she did, which I planned, I told you, I planned things. I didn't bring no female back here, virgin or not, and she's gonna set me up for the matriarch. That's impossible because I'm planning things out. Okay, so that's me. So now she's
that's
gonna
right.
work a job. So now she kind of asks me for things. I say, I can help you. You're a man. You're in a bad house. That's a dirty house. My daughter is gonna see how you are. And you can't bring no man around them. We got the paper going on. You can't talk to nobody, little girl. You fucked up. And she like to laugh.
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
You know how people laugh and then something bad happened to them and then they want to be alien. That's what's going on. That's what the fuck is going on. Okay? She begging and no, I need your help. No. Work your way to get it yourself. Damn. Pay your rent. Pay your bills. You got your bills, and I got my bills, right? Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Hello? Yeah, he may be back though, yeah, guys. But other than that, colorism is basically when two races of the same color, basically it's just jealousy. We're not even gonna go down to where the word come from or not like that. But when you have a form of racism to me, it's a white face looking at a black person. Okay. Let me bring him back in and see. It's not connected yet. Okay. And so when a racism happens is when white people think lowly of other minorities. And when other minorities, they're not white. Okay. They look down on them, calling them monkeys, all sorts of things. In reality, white folks look more like a monkey than the black person. Because I got full lips and shit. There's monkeys out there with full lips and with small lips. Okay. But everybody could look like a monkey if you get the right type of monkey. Now, what did I sell you about on the video? What is it? Yes. No. You can't. No. What do you want? No white drink. Water. Water or no, nothing at all. I'm on the video. I can't pour it carefully for you. Nope. Wait until I'm done. Close the refrigerator. Close it. Go back in there. I'll get you a drink later. Fix her phone. Okay? Yeah, you see, I got daughters. I gotta control them because women don't understand that control is a form of a great man. As an alpha male, I'm talking to multiple women. My wife is like, she's separated from me and all that shit. She ain't separated. I don't know where she get that goofball shit at. Because she gonna be sucking and fucking me. She ain't fucking the fucking noise. She can't have nobody around my daughters. That's automatic death, murder, kill right there. But other than that, colorism is just basically that jealousy. So someone made up word. Now racism, again, I told you before, that's a white on minority thing. It's like when a bunch of white folks or any kind of race of white folks look down on minorities. Or, colorism is like, I went to Ethiopia, right? And I basically found out that they looking at me, I'm the same color as they are. And next thing you know, this guy looking at my passport. This guy's looking at my passport in Ethiopia. This is the thing with y'all people. Y'all people got to come up with your technologies. I got a phone that's worth at least about $1,300, and I think all y'all guys better get on the case with your phones. If you living in a bad neighborhood,
hey man,
yeah, you gonna fix that?
What's up?
Yeah. You okay?
What camera?
Yeah, fix your
I'm
camera.
okay.
All right.
You good?
Okay. All right.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah. So I've experienced colorism when I went to Ethiopia, right? And this guy was looking at my passport like I'm a Black American. So he looked at me like I got to inspect this, but I'm pretty sure he understands he'll get his ass whipped because I know where he's going. Okay, he's going to one little room. He's checking my passport to see if it's real. You can see it in their eye. It is jealous. Okay. Oh, you're a Black American. What are you
Yeah.
doing in my country? I'm like, I'm here. I'm a tourist. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you don't try
You
to
know they
rob.
jealous of us.
Yeah, it's a big time jealousy thing. If you be careful what country you go into now. Be careful. I seen this video where this
Yep.
woman and her family went to I don't know what country it was, but she said they took her belongings and they imprisoned her. They did some shit because she didn't know when she broke the law. Some law that some kind of obscure law thing that she broke and she didn't know. And it's on the YouTube somewhere.
Yeah, man.
That's fucked up. She got locked away for a year. Okay. And so
Because a lot of countries not as advanced as us.
Yeah.
You know, socially, a lot of countries aren't as socially advanced. So they make a lot of stupid decisions that's based on because America's a young country, you know. But other countries, they're like been there for thousands of years, so they got these ancient laws that make no fucking sense.
But I'm not down in other countries. I'm just saying, you're right about. I told you that technology is not there in those countries, so they look at us like we are worth $2 trillion. We don't need to travel to Ethiopia. African Americans don't need to. The poorest Negro in America is richer than the poorest motherfucking African. And I've been there, okay?
That's
and
true.
I reported myself with being out there. And I'm telling you right now, I feel bad. I really do feel bad for those Ethiopians out there getting up at 4 in the fucking morning. They get up at 4, man, to travel for 2 hours and a half just to go to a slave job. And half of them don't even get paid.
Oh.
Yeah. 4 in the morning is the time when a lot of Ethiopians get up. And they only get paid like less than 500 birr a month. So $1 is worth like 32 birr now these days. So that's kind of sad, you know. I never seen no women.
You could buy Ethiopia with that money.
I know, that's what I'm saying, man. I had my own apartment for $167, 2-bedroom, man. I had a 2 fucking bedroom for $167, and I got free cable, man. You understand how it is?
Damn, that's nothing.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, man. I told you, I showed that shit on the video. Nobody want to believe it, but I don't care. I post that shit all of the time. Let's look for it. I put Ethiopian, I put Marcus Knowledge, my first apartment. And then next thing you know.
So what made you choose Ethiopia? I never asked you that.
Yeah, well, I chose Ethiopia because of my wife who got in touch with me on the Heart of Asia online. Okay? It was called the Heart of Asia.
Why she ain't on Heart of Asia when she not in Asia?
I don't know why they named it that site. That site was very scrupulous on checking your background. It had the IMBRA, they watched it, they checked your background. And I filled out all of the forms and shit. A legit site checks and verifies who you are. And she was a real person on that site. So I talked to her for like 5 years because I was on probation. And what happened is that I wasn't being tracked by the law, but I had a felon, okay? But it wasn't my fault, as you already know that story by now. She kept in touch for like 5 years, man, on the fucking internet. Gave me everything I needed, videos and everything. There was a lot of other females too, from Jamaica, Trinidad. Those are the more beautiful women. People don't understand what beauty is. People don't really understand.
No, man, let me Jamaican women are the biggest hoes, period.
They hoes.
Jamaican women are the biggest whores. Yep. They be hoeing at 10.
Did you know they nail the fucking bedposts in the hotels against the wall? Did you know that?
So they won't be rocking and beating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I was like, some Jamaican guys told me this shit. They said, the women are really rocking it. That's why they bump real hard and they do that freaky dance and shit, real rough and shit. They like rough sex. They like it hard. And I was like, God damn, okay. And I'm like, for real? I ain't going. But I got some hits there. I got a lot of pretty pictures too, man. I got pretty pictures. If you go into my inbox, I'll show you some Jamaican pussy. That should be looking nice. Okay.
Oh, you been there?
Nah, some females had. I always ask females for pussy pitch. If I can show you my dick pic, you can show me your pussy pitch. I ain't playing around with that bullshit. I don't know if you got bumps. I don't know if you got herpes. I need to inspect it, because if any female says she's like lusting for me or in heat for me, she better show something, because I'm not shy. I'm not trying to be shy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you something about colorism.
Man.
Just be careful. Just be careful what country you go to, because I do my research before I go anywhere. I said, I brought my TVs there, and they took my TVs, and I'm a tourist. Okay, I'm a tourist. I'm like, why did you take my TVs? They don't understand. So
how
they
much was it to put a TV on a plane?
Oh, it was kind of heavy. It was two TVs, one small TV and a medium sized TV, and it was like $100-something, man. I had saved up the money. But it got locked away. And my girl's brother, who was a civil engineer, he basically got my shit out of the locker. They stored it away or some shit, Lucky for me, I got it out.
You got lucky like 10 times.
Yeah, man, I told you. When I went there, I said something I shouldn't have said. I told people I got magic abilities, and I said whoever got my TVs taken, she says it was up to the magistrate. And next thing you know, I said, I hope they die, like burn in hell. And guess who died? President Melez. That was the one who ordered the magistrate to confiscate any goods that seemed to be like business transactions. No. They just misunderstood me. I was really mad when they took my TVs, both of them, because they thought I was doing business there. Like, yo, I got my hat on, I got my suit and shirt on. And I'm like looking at me like a businessman. I said, I'm not a businessman. I am a tourist. Okay? Tourist. They didn't understand me. They don't even speak English.
Jealous of you.
How the hell do you go to a country and they don't understand English? How do you go to the airport when the international language is fucking English? How?
Exactly. The best language in the world is English, and they don't speak it.
I had a camera out. When I first got there, I wanted to record my entry point. Yes. Go talk to Zaza. She'll fix it for you. Okay? The entry point, I wanted to record it. They told me to put the camera up. I said, why? There's security everywhere, right? And it was like, no, they never saw it. They thought I was like probably going to shoot them or some shit. I said, this is not a gun.
They primitive as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, damn, shouldn't the countries already know what a camcorder, a handheld camcorder is? They told me don't put that up. It opened up and it had a little light. I bought that shit so I can record it. And it was like, no, I'm putting that. I listened. I said, I had my Moses stick walking. Nobody wanted to touch the Moses stick. Okay, they thought they didn't think it was a walking stick. They just said, fuck it, we're not touching any sticks. Okay.
Why? Why don't you bring a stick on the plane? What is wrong with you?
I did take the stick on the plane because that's my magic Moses stick. I didn't need it for good luck. Shit, I got that Moses stick right now in my house. People be asking me about the Moses stick. I said, that's about $20. Okay, give me $20. I'll tell you about the Moses stick. Okay. I take that thing everywhere.
Man, that's crazy. Yep. You gonna pass it down to your kids when you die?
Listen to this. I don't need a Moses stick. I just found that shit in the woods and it shocked me, and I picked it up, and my grandma tried to take it from me and hide it from me. So my grandma was into that black magic and shit. And I know she was, and she don't know how to do it because she don't understand that there's a side effects to black magic. It fucks with you, okay? I'm a master at that fucking black magic. You have to receive pain in order to give out the black magic. So she hit my black Moses stick, and I told her, I said, if I'm gonna get that Moses stick, you're gonna die. Okay, and I was joking around, okay, because I was living with her. I was trying to make it.
How old were you?
I was like 19, man. I was fucking 19. I'm 46 now. I'm 46. That shit happened when I was 19, man. When I was in Clairton. That's how long ago it was.
So you had that stick for a while.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I had that shit in Clairton, man. I found that shit in the woods. I'd be walking in there by myself. I wasn't scared of no bears or nothing. In the dark. It was dust time, and I saw the stick, and it was like, there's no trees. I said, who put this here? Who put this motherfucking stick here? Okay. There's leaves, and I see a tree.
I think your grandma probably put it there.
Come on, man. That doesn't make sense. My grandma's 60 years old. Come on now.
It does make sense. No. Listen, because of magic, right? Because of magic. She can't tell you, hey, this is a magic stick. She wanted you to find it on your own, which grants it more powers, which give it more ability. Think about it.
Now, my grandma was not very intelligent. Trust me. She was dark skinned. She was stuck in her own ways. She thought that her magic was working. I believed in her tarot cards. And the tarot card thing she should have stuck with. She shouldn't be messing with sacrificial animals. She was trying to get into that. And I said, you shouldn't do that. You got to read more into it. Because my grandma,
Where was she from?
You know how women, I don't know where my grandma from. I think she was from Alabama or something. She was dark skinned as hell. Okay. And I love my big mama. I loved her, man. I love my big mama, but she was strict. She was very stern in her ways. She was old school. Okay.
Yeah.
And I didn't really talk to her that much because, you know, the way I was compared to her. She would lock me out of the house sometimes if I did not come in the house by a certain time. Yeah, she would lock me out. And I would be playing with my boys down the street of this board games because I was bored. I had nothing to do. I had no job or nothing. Okay. Couldn't find a job. Okay. But she did some mean things. She locked me out of the house when it was cold sometimes. And I guess I got my magic stick when she fell down the stairs. Okay, so that's on her. That's not I found my magic stick wrapped up in some Christmas trees, and I thought I would never see that stick again. That's 10 years after. That's 10 years after she took the stick. So I think I was 20 years old when the stick was taken, or 19. 10 years, fast forward, 20. When I was 29, I got that stick back. That's after I graduated from Johnson. I graduated from Triangle Tech, 2-year degree, architectural drafting and shit. Some crazy shit, man. Some crazy shit in my life, man. Crazy. But if anybody watching and shit, and you got any questions or anything, you put it down below. You know, if you
why don't you go into architecture now?
Nah. The spirit said nah, because one time I had to drop out of Triangle Tech because of the voices. It said take a break, and so I had to leave Triangle Tech, and I came back and I did graduate. I had a 2.9 average. Okay. And I didn't do that bad. It's
That's
just
pretty
that,
good.
Yeah. The problem was that you know my car was like acting up, and I couldn't move around. So how can you get to your destination? One may never know. Okay, they didn't help me when I no. Yeah, it's the car. The car I had was a 2004 Dodge Stratus, and it was like needed some work. Okay, but it was a good car. Okay, but other than that, let's talk about alchemy now. Here, now, what do you think about alchemy? The one thing I want to talk about in alchemy is Rosicrucian. What goes hand in hand in alchemy is Rosicrucian order. The Rosicrucian order is of people, you know, who believe in pseudosciences. Rosicrucian. Okay, I can't pronounce it. Okay, but I was in that. Yeah. You have to. Yeah. Coochian and shit. And then I used to be a part of that group, but then I realized that if they have to charge you some shit, then they're not really legit. They got to charge you. And you got to go through a series of tests.
Yeah, everything's free, man. The truth should be free, period. The truth should be free.
Yeah. But you got to go through a certain amount of tests. It's still online. I'm pretty sure they're there. They still talk about how you can make lead into gold and shit. It's all about materials, okay? You fusing some shit together with a little bit of math. Mathematics is not the universal language of the law. I keep saying that to people, but they don't listen to me. Nobody listen when I say shit like that. Mathematics is not the universal language of the law. It's not.
What is the universal language? Is there one?
It's too many lists, too many multiple dimensions, times, and spaces. Like there's people with telepathic abilities. There's people who see different things with their vision. They can't see, like I tell people all the time, always do anecdotal research rather than scientific bias research, because let's say you look on the internet and a group of people made this scientific discovery. Were you there, motherfucker? Were you there? Okay.
You couldn't be.
That's the question. Huh?
You couldn't be.
You couldn't be. You can't be there because you ain't did the research. You believe the facts from a bunch of individuals who have a 4% marginal human error, scientific biasm. And then you just believe. You believe in a proton and a neutron. You heard about those things, right? You heard about a quark, okay, right?
So what?
A quark, you know, in science.
Yeah,
okay?
A quark. Yeah, they're theoretical.
Quarks and protons and neutrons. You hear about it, but did you do the research yourself to find that?
Yes.
No, if you didn't do it, then you can't say nothing. Okay.
Oh, are you asking me, or are you asking in general?
Yeah. Did you ever see a proton and a neutron?
Yes.
Under a microscope?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay, so I have it. So we got some differences there, right there. I never
Have you
seen
seen
a
a
club
cell
before.
though? Have you seen a cell?
Huh?
Have you seen a cell?
A cell.
Yeah, like a cell, like tiny.
A mitochondrian cell or something like that.
Yeah. A
I
cell.
saw that. I
Animal
saw that.
cell.
I saw that. You know, but understand this: that there are people out there who have not seen those things and they don't know what we're talking about. So
Yeah,
you
they're
can't
so
believe.
ignorant.
Yeah. They're ignorant. They don't know. Okay, so you just can't believe on what I say or you say because you might see. You know how people see different colors in their eyes. What's it called when someone sees the color red instead of green?
Colorblind.
Do you know what that term? No, not colorblind.
I think it's called it's due to anomaly or something like that. It's a specific term for it.
Microchrome or some chromalism or some shit like that. You know, they just see a different color. Like you see a red strawberry, some people see a green strawberry. You know, so I'm like, you see a green strawberry, motherfucker? For real? You see a green strawberry? Now you got to think like that. If they can see a green strawberry and you know strawberries are red, think. Okay. I played the game called
but the thing is, here's the thing though. Their color green is your color red. So even if you had the color red paint in front of them, they'll call it red the same way you call it red, but you'll still see it different. You see what I'm saying?
No. I'm not saying they make, you know, maybe you're talking about the other way around. If we all know, most people see the color strawberry as a red color. Some people who see the color as green see it differently. Okay. And that's
right, but you'll never know that because when you ask them, but that's the thing though, you can never confirm that because when you ask them, they'll say it's red like you say it's red, but their red isn't your red.
They won't like wait. I'm trying to comprehend what you mean by that. Well, if they see, if they have actually been in a scientific audience, okay, and the audience had him as an experiment, then he will be mistaken. He will be wrong. That person will automatically be wrong. He will see the color as red because he was taught that color was red. He was taught. If he was taught that color is red, he will probably see the color as green. But the only way to determine if he sees the color as green is if his eyes is being checked. Okay. And so these two colors. Exactly. Yeah. These two colors are not the same. And so sometimes he might not even see that color. Some people don't even see the color orange. They see another color. And then you got to take that into account that if universally mathematics can't be a universal language of the law, you can calculate some things, but some things just can't be calculated. The infinity sign. I tell people about that infinity sign. Look at the infinity sign. You can't put that in the mathematical equation, regardless of how many dots 0.00000099. You can't put that in the equation at all. You can't calculate it. The whole equation is off. Because what about other dimensions? What about other dimensions, times and spaces?
But you can calculate other dimensions with math, though. So that's a bad example.
I don't think so. That's an arrogant assumption. No, you can't. I don't believe.
No, it can be. Yes, you can. Yeah, I can. I can prove it. You know how I can prove it?
How can you prove it?
I can prove it to you right now.
Yeah.
Okay. You know how I can prove it? Okay. One dimension. Okay, is 1 point. 2 dimensions is 2 points. So you have X and Y now. That's math.
Okay.
3 dimensions.
Let me pause you here. Wait. Now, since you said that, I'm gonna throw you off a little bit here. Since you said it's 1, who told you that what you see in front of you is 1?
What you talking about? We don't see 1-dimensional. We see 2-dimensional.
But I understand that. But we as humans can only see in 3-dimensional, right? So if you can see,
no, we see 2-dimensional.
Okay, 2 to 3, whatever. Okay, if we are humans and we see 1 object,
okay,
there are other species that may see 2 objects. Do you understand?
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's a good point. But the thing is, though, other dimensions aren't really real. They're hypothetical. They may not even exist.
Yeah. But at the same time, you know how many people who are religious, right? Okay.
Yeah, true.
And then on top of that, if you got to think about it like this, like if we're human in this physical form, there may be all sorts of molecules around us that can duplicate our image. We have a physical flesh. We can feel our flesh. They say everything is always moving, right? Who says that there's not a duplicate of us on the other side of the planet that's doing the same thing what we're doing, and then you don't even know that they exist? Listen to this. Somebody told me they saw me downtown, and I was like, with the same hat, the same mold. I said, you're shitting me. You're fucking shit with the hat too. And I was like, a doppelganger.
Hold up, get careful, because you told me earlier. You got to be careful, because they could be lying to you. They could be bullshitting you. So you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
If they had got a picture, then it would be completely different.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you. What I'm saying, but I'm just saying that how do you know we're just one unit? You can't tell. You know, right now we are on this computer, right? If you take another computer, you'll see an image of all sorts of infinite, images of the same person. So how do you know that we are just one, or do you see the number one? Okay, like 1 + 1 is not just 2. It could equal 1 + 1 can equal a plus. Okay, 1 and 1. Okay, it could equal an 11. Okay, you see, it could equal a less than sign, a greater than sign. You see, you know how these arrogant teachers, they'll teach A + B = C. I said, how do you determine that A + B = C? Because are they in order? Okay, who gives the right to tell someone what type of math to create and what type of math that's not allowed? See, who says that?
That's true.
So I'm like wondering. That's why I said it's not universal.
But even dumber people resent math. Because just because I might use a gun to shoot somebody, that doesn't mean you shouldn't have a gun to protect yourself. It's the same thing with math. Just because some people use it to command others to do things, that doesn't mean you can't use it.
Yeah, so that's what I think about alchemy. Like when I think of alchemy, right? I'm thinking about you got to think beyond just math, because that's what that Rosicrucian shit is. It's like clairvoyancy, leaving your body and shit. They're thinking about all sorts of pseudo stuff that haven't really been proven, they say. But I read about it, but I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's real unless it's proven, and they can get in trouble for that shit. There's a lot of individuals who may think they're agnostic and they got that secret knowledge, but then it's all what if we're living in the Matrix? Then what? If we're living in the fucking Matrix, how the fuck are you gonna tell?
Nothing is true.
Socrates said the best. He said it the best. He said, "This is what I know, that I know nothing." Okay, and then I'm like, how the hell do you know if we're real? I don't even know if you're real over there. You don't even know if I'm real over here.
But how do you know that you know nothing? You can't know that you know nothing if you know nothing.
That's right. You're a very smart man, my boy. Okay? Right? How the fuck do you know anything, motherfucker? Not even the motherfucking word no, you know shit. Because no is just a word that was created by a fucking man, and you just saying the word no. Because nobody knows shit. Not even the word no is known. Not even the word no is known. Why do babies be fucking with me? And I'm like, why are you? You know how you sitting down and then everybody's hanky dinky and all quiet and shit for about an hour or two, and then when you get on the phone and you want to talk about something, they want to disturb you. What do you call that process? What is that?
I don't know. I don't know what it's called, man.
Does that happen to you sometimes? Does that mean like your mother will come in the back and say, "Hey, what you doing?" But she never bothered you those other days? What the hell is that?
Exactly. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You gotta.
I don't know what that is, but I know maybe it's something in people's brains to say, "Oh, this person is being useful. Let me interrupt them to see if they're really being useful." Because a lot of women, especially, they say, "He's finally doing something with himself. Let's see what I'm surprised he's doing anything. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, let's test him. Let's see how easily distracted he is. Let's see how dedicated he is to that thing he's focused on." Okay, he's not. I can easily distract him. If he's still focused, even though I'm here, then I can let him care about his business.
When you tell them to get the fuck away from you, then they're going to have an attitude. How the hell are you going to have an attitude when you're disturbing my peace? Right? How do you get an attitude? Like, that's kind of weird and shit. Because I tell my daughters, I be screaming at them. So I say, no, this is not right. They're quiet. I can sit there and watch them play and nothing. No,
I know what it is. They want all your attention.
Yeah, that's probably
they want all your attention. They don't want. Yeah. It's like that
Yeah.
with other people too. It's like that with your mom. It's like that with anything. It's like that with any woman in your life, any female in your life. If you on a phone or if you're doing something, they want to interrupt, they want to interject themselves because they want your attention.
So where have you been at lately, anyway? Because you've been out somewhere doing something. You ain't getting blue balls, are you? What you been up to? We supposed to
Red
be
pill
making
boy.
streams, huh?
Oh, I was just chilling, man. I went to California. I was just chilling out, I was just trying to explore, just exploring.
Yeah, I got so much stuff to talk about, but I haven't been doing my streams lately because I've been watching my daughters. You want to know what been happening lately? I was telling my wife, I said that her father died and all that stuff. Next, I don't want to say it though, but if you keep thinking on that path, a lot more people are gonna die. I think my wife is causing this all commotion with this COVID shit. Like, I was like, yo, you better fix yourself and give me more money, okay? Because she helps me out with my rent a little bit, okay? Because I really can't afford to live here. I'll be in jail. I'll be in jail like a motherfucker, okay? So she's trying.
He black.
Huh?
Just like Jesse Peterson say, he black.
Shit, man. I'm like, I told her before, they ain't gonna put me in jail. Once they find out who I am, they ain't gonna keep me there. And because I'll break your windows. Huh?
They could execute you. Simple as that.
Yeah, I know they can do that trap on you, quarantine and shit, and your ass is gone. You disappear. And that's why I want to tell people all this crazy shit is going on. Beware of putting your kids in school. This is why she called the police. She called the police not because she was abusing him, it's because she wanted the kids to be in school. And I said no. I said, you gonna go against my will? You're gonna fuck up everything because you want the kids to go to school? So we had a big argument about that. I said that first of all, we have daughters. Okay, that's obvious. They're gonna get pregnant by the age of 16. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
The more strict you become, the more likely you're gonna do it. Now, the more nicer you become, the more they're gonna do it.
Exactly.
So
like a horseshoe.
Yeah, it's like you can't really escape that. You're in a public, though I'm in a white neighborhood, it might not happen. Okay, it might not happen because I'm in a white neighborhood, mostly white, and I see a lot more white kids. But it's not recommended for people to be having babies if you can't homeschool them your goddamn self.
Facts.
And I'm like, I don't understand how people could just make a decision like that. And when they disappear, you should be happy when your kid is gone. Okay. And then you can start all over. Okay. Then they want to try to pop a baby out of a bastard. You get a bastard to fuck you up and you get you. Hey, listen to this shit, man. Listen to this shit. Tell me something. Do a woman have a right after she lost her virginity to say no to polygyny? Do she have a right?
She better be glad she can get any man she could. Now let's be clear. There's simps who would marry her in a one relationship. So I don't know if she has the right. I don't know if rights really exist, but I do know there's simps who would still be with her. So maybe.
I don't feel they should have a right. If like how many girls I'm talking to right now on these dating sites from foreign countries, and these women have the nerve. Some of these girls got some rock bottom booties, man. I say house booties and shit. I'm like, yo, these booties for big. Sometimes I'm thinking they use Photoshop to make their booties look like that. I could show you some pictures that make you want to get a girl pregnant. Okay?
But you know what? Yeah, that's true. They be wearing things on their waist too. In other countries, women are very extreme. Like in Nigeria, they bleach their skin. In Jamaica, they bleach their skin. They get all kinds of stuff done. It's crazy, and it don't be looking normal.
And then I'll be like, okay, how do you look like that? And you're not you say you're a virgin. This female told me she's a virgin, but her booty looked like a house. Okay, and I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, we're gonna do polygyny. I'm gonna make sure I get some videos out of you to make sure your ass is real, because
you get a million views, man.
Huh?
You'll get a million views.
Yeah, I don't hope. I hope I don't, because most motherfuckers. I think that if I get a million fucking views, okay, then I'll probably get sued.
Why?
This Me Too movement. They're like, oh, he had me texting, and then I'm like, I don't know that bitch. Okay, I don't know who the fuck she is. She just gave me some videos. I got sued because she sent me a video. I got sued because she sent me a motherfucking video. Okay?
You know what you should do? You should sue her. You should preemptive strike her. Preemptively strike.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what fucking you call it, corny ass Dave Chappelle said when he made that skit. When he made that skit with that contract, he said, I'm gonna lick your pussy. I'm gonna lick your pussy. I could hear it. I mean, yeah, this shit was kind of corny the way he did it though, but it had a point to it. He had a contract for everything he wanted to do to her. I don't want to do that. 'Cause I know he look more crackhead than I do, but this motherfucker white humor. I don't like Dave Chappelle. He getting on my nerve, and Cat Williams, he getting on my fucking nerve too. I mean, not Cat Williams, Kevin Hart. I'm sorry, Kevin Hart. These motherfuckers getting on my nerve, man.
Yeah, Kevin Hart not that funny.
You know where the fuck did Tiffany Hash come from? Who the fuck?
She can't. You know what they say. You know what they say. They just had to hire somebody who was black and a woman just to fulfill the diversity.
But how did she get her face on the media? She cut her hair. Did you see what happened?
Okay. I wasn't looking.
Man, she cut her hair, man. I'm like, why did she? She already was ugly, but I'm like,
well, let me ask you this, because you know, and you and I both know, isn't Tiffany Haddish like a regular chick from the ghetto? Ain't this exactly what she act like?
She's pathetic, man. I don't understand her, man.
Exactly. You agree? She's like a regular chick from the ghetto, like picking up her kids at a daycare. She just like that.
I truly fucking believe that she sucked the hell out motherfucking dick. Okay. Yep. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I got my dick sucked to my friend one day. I didn't want no pussy no more. It is possible that she sucked the Jewish man's dick, man, and she just got some pay. She got some money, and she knew Kevin Hart. You know, Kevin Hart sucked some dick too. He got fucked too, you know, because he was doing some kissy with we call The Rock. I said The Rock should go back to fucking The Rock and fucking the wrestling. What the fuck is wrong with The Rock, man?
Yeah, he get involved in Hollywood. There's a lot of singers, they could be actors and stuff, but they choose not to be because they know that Hollywood come with a lot of baggage.
Oh man, I'm just like, what the hell is going on with this fucking shit, man? And then what is this fucking news? We should talk about that in the next one video, man. We should talk about fucking Will Smith and his woman, man. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up.
Will Smith is a cuck. I think cucks are gay. I think cucks are gay.
You know, I don't believe that Will Smith is gay, but he said he's allowed swinging in his. I'm like, who the fuck? What kind of beta shit?
Will Smith is gay. Will Smith is bisexual. You know,
let me say one thing, because I remember there was a video where a gay guy tried to kiss him. He did smack him away. Now I saw the video. Okay, he smacked the gay.
That's what women do. They smack you away when you kiss them. A real man would have punched them. Why would you just slap a dude? Like, I would have punched him. If you straight, you wouldn't slap a person. You would punch them when they trying to kiss you.
Yeah, but how do you know that Will is gay?
Because he kissed his son. He was making out with his son on public TV.
What?
Yes.
What was this?
I got video. I got proof.
Yeah, man, you've been gone for a while, man. I don't know what's been happening with you. You gotta show me some crazy shit like that, man. You gotta show me, because I'm like, a whole bunch of shit has been going on. What the hell is going on with fucking Snoop Dogg on the red carpet talking to Jada Pinkett about him not being a fuck? He was, I made a mistake, man. Did you see that? Did you see that interview?
Snoop Dogg is a weak man. He a beta.
I said he fucked up the image of Crippin' and shit real bad, okay?
Yeah, he a sissy, man. He was crying on that TV show. He was crying on Oprah, whoever that was. He was crying.
There's so much shit I'm missing, man. You gotta send me no fucking videos, man.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I was like, you gotta keep in touch, and we gotta do some videos. This is a great combination, man. You should join my fucking Patreon. I tell people I got a Patreon and shit, and y'all can look at my fucking description box. I got a Patreon. I got one Patreon. I got one Patreon so far, and this motherfucker is good.
Man, if I do that, I'm gonna have to. If I feed the needy, I'm gonna become the needy. So I can't do that right now.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm just saying he's needy as well. But he gets me $3 a month, and I need more money and shit. And I'm trying. I do like 4 videos per month. They're unique from the rest of the videos and shit. But other than that, they're not the same and shit. And plus, on top of that, you should
get Bucci Garvey to invest. Bucci Garvey might invest.
I think he's broke because he got a rock head, okay, you know.
Nah, he hiding money in that head. He got money in that skull.
You know, he told me, Bucci Garvey told me, he was like, well, I want you to come down to here. And then I saw some 2 fine little chicks in the background. I said, who are these girls? He said, they're underage. I said, and you better tell them something if you want me. I'm not coming to no country unless I see 2 split clits wide open and I see that hymen. Okay?
Send them. No. Better yet, send them here. You know what I think Bucci Garvey do? You know what I think Butchie Garvey does? I think he either a teacher or he like he drives around underage girls so that he can sell them for like sex and shit. That's what I think he do.
Maybe so, because he said he was taught by he learned British English, and I said that British English, they still got that accent. They still think fucking biscuits are fucking cookies. Why would you listen to them motherfuckers? Okay, I don't got no time for that shit, man. America is more precise. We got numbers shorter than it. I don't understand the logic why you want to listen to a British man, and speaking English, bloody fucking English, man. I'm like, all of the shit come to America. You can still have your accents. It's still cute. But if you want to learn, I'm just like, I didn't believe that shit. I was like, no, the British don't think a cookie is a fucking biscuit.
They do.
I don't. And then I was like, what the fuck am I? They stuck in the Stonehenge. Okay, I'm like, Jesus, this ain't got nothing to do with culture. We know specifically what the fuck a cookie is, and we know specifically what the fuck a biscuit is. I don't understand that, okay?
A biscuit over. I wonder what they call biscuits. Like, what do they call biscuits? They probably don't eat biscuits over there. They don't exist
over there. They don't exist. Okay. They call them a different name, a name that you never heard of before. They call a truck another name now. A truck. Right. There's many different variations of a truck. That's a tractor trailer truck. Okay, right? They call a truck something else over there. And I was like, what the fuck do you call it? A yaggy? Okay, or daddy or something? Like, what the fuck? I'm not young into that shit, man.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go next, though. That's where I'm gonna go next, man. After I go to New York, then I'm gonna go there.
You want to Britain?
Yeah.
Okay, you better make sure you bring back something, okay, that you was there. Get some videos, get some video footage. And be careful. You know how it is in China now. They trying to trap niggas and shit.
China is a communist country.
I feel bad, man. And all the Africans who's in fucking China and all that racism going on. I told you Chinese are fucking racist. Underneath that core right there. It's like this. I know that blacks in America complain about racism, but they don't complain about racism over there. But whenever a black person do step up and say something, when I see it, I was like, yo, oh shit. Because they're jealous. They don't want to see a black Asian baby on a poster. They don't want to see that shit. That's fucked up. And then on top of it, when blacks are on the bus, they move away from it, even though they smell better than Asians. They smell better than Asians. I know this, okay?
That's true.
And then they walk away because of some stereotypical bullshit, okay? And now they all trapped. We can't help them now. What can you do? We can't go save them. Okay? There's nothing we can do, okay? The best thing they can do is run from the country and get your passports updated. That's the best thing we can do. I feel bad for the Africans over there. And they're not like African Americans. Okay? They just stuck.
Yeah.
I remember, I said, one day you can fuck up 5 Nations, okay? They better help one another and make sure they don't get overrun. Because they don't know no fucking kung fu. They don't know kung fu over there, okay? That's a myth, okay?
Yeah. Most Asians can't even fight.
You go,
but what you think about this? What you think about this, man? So black people, so they would go for men and women, have the most testosterone of all the races.
Okay. Well, I believe,
Did you know that?
Yeah, when it comes to penis sizes, I don't know about the testosterone. I forgot about that. But I know the penis sizes for blacks is in Congo is the biggest in the world. So obviously, the smallest is Asians and Orientals. The white man's in between, okay? But what can you do about that? And people don't like that shit when you talk about that too much. Well, they might chop off your shit like they did back in the 40s and the 30s and shit, stick it in your mouth. Okay? They hang you in the tree.
Yeah, they jealous.
Lots of people don't know the history of America. It's terrible, okay? Okay? Like, have you heard of the guy? His name is Bill Dyke. The black dude, the real dark-skinned dude from The Predator. Remember the black dude from Predator? The dark-skinned dude, the one who's like, I'm gonna get you, man, I'm gonna get you. And he pulled the trigger and shit. His name is Bill Dyke. Remember I told you about barbecuing and shit? White folks was barbecuing black people, man. His name is Bill Dyke, okay? Let me write it down here so people can understand when I listened to him, he said he don't have kids simply because he was this dark skinned. That's fucked up. He's the guy who basically was like, oh. So you listen to this. Yo, look what I'm reading here. YouTube rejected your comment. This usually means they think it's spam. When I put Bill Dyke, for real, I wrote down Bill Dyke, and it says it's census. Let me see something. Hold on, wait a minute here. Hold it. Oh my God, I don't believe what I'm seeing here.
Oh, okay. Probably because they think it says Bull Dyke. Bull Dyke. Get it?
That shit, man. Yeah, I'm like, what the hell is it? Yeah, Bull Dyke. Maybe you can't write that in. Let me see if I'm gonna try to copy that shit and try to put that shit in there. Maybe they don't want that word to be written.
Well, space it out. Space out the letters.
Nope. You can write down Bull Dyke. See, here his name is Bill Dyke. You should look it up. It's a true story. It's fucked up. You'll learn all sorts of crazy shit about Bill Dyke. He played the bald-headed black dude, okay, in the first Predator. And he had a story to tell, and people were shocked. I'm like, God damn, he went through a whole lot of hell, man. And then see right here, it says Bull Dyke. Okay, I can post it, but I couldn't post I couldn't post the whole name, okay, which is crazy, man. But you can imagine how many people go through some crazy shit, man.
Let me ask you about this. That's true. Do you know what else is crazy? The New World Order is among us. Did you know that?
Well, I've been talking about, a lot of people have been talking about that all of the time. We could talk about that in another video because, I don't want to waste my hours because you ain't 20 hours for StreamYard. So write down shit like that.
Oh,
see,
yeah.
That's what I say. Write down shit, The New World Order is right around the corner, but you already know that everything is being digitized. So that's the beginning. They're trying to keep a balance in America by digitizing the money, which is a good thing. I don't mind the New World Order. It's just that vaccinations and shit. That's what the bad part. That's dangerous. Okay, they're trying to.
You know what else is going to be the New World Order going to introduce? The one world is one country. That means no borders. That means people from a shithole can come to your neighborhood the next day, be overrun by Mexicans the next day. You never know.
I don't know about that, man, because the fact that the white masters in this country are gorillas. They don't fuck around. You see them guns they got, man? Them guns are so ahead of
They can protect themselves, but you are screwed.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You don't have them. Them weapons can go through your armor. What you gonna do? Okay, when them bullets come for you. Because I saw the motherfuckers, those crackers in the woods, they don't fuck around when it comes to the freedom of America and amendment rights. The Second Amendment is powerful, man. It's a powerful motherfucker.
That's how black people should be, man. That's how black people should be.
But they fucking it up already. They already have this black movement going on where they just carrying around their guns, but they're trying to agitate white folks when they know goddamn well that the white folks have better weapons than they do. Why would you agitate fucking white folks? Why would you do that?
Exactly. They need to stop trying to be agitators. They need to stay at home. Exactly. Okay. They need to stop agitating people and just protect themselves when need be. They don't need to go around toting it. They just need to protect themselves when need be.
They talking to white people saying you need to get from around here. I'm like, who the fuck? We only 13%. We only 13%. Dude, shut up. Get out of there. That's why they do that type of shit between time and night, man. I saw that video. Despicable. Just leave the country, goddammit. Go to Africa or some shit. You want to protect your own rights? Be smart and be quiet. Keep your fucking mouth controlled. Negro, stop it.
Thank you.
They can fuck they already fucking up Chicago's water. You see how they fucking, they said they leave them. They leave and that's it. Your whole town is fucked up. They doing that shit in Africa somewhere. They doing that shit in certain places in Africa. And then when the white people leave, everything, all their agriculture be destroyed and shit because they fucking lazy as fuck.
Exactly. Man. So they need to stop trying to kick out the white people because they're the ones that brought civilization to the place. What's wrong with these people?
And then on top of that, the crackers are talking to them alien grays. They the ones who talking to them alien grays. There ain't no black people talking to no alien grays. Okay, you know how many videos I saw of white people getting kidnapped? White people getting kidnapped. White people getting kidnapped. White people getting kidnapped. Then you got Hitler.
Now, there was this biracial couple. That's true. It's always white people getting kidnapped. But there was a biracial couple. Now, this was back in the 1950s. This was Betty and Barney Hill. And I actually had a chance to see that their granddaughter has an Instagram page of all the people. And I couldn't believe it, but she do boxing and stuff. I think she about your age. But Betty and Barney Hill was a biracial couple back in the 1950s. And the strangest part about them was not that they were biracial, but because the strangest part about them, and I can't believe it to this day, was that they had met some extraterrestrials. They met aliens. They got abducted, and they would show maps and stuff. But it was mostly Betty, the white woman, but Barney, her husband, barely even got any information from them. And they go into detailed description. And I believe their story. I don't know about all the stories afterward, but I believe them because they're the most descriptive. They have no reason to lie. A biracial couple like that come in public. Look, let me tell you something. Back then, it would be dangerous for them to make up something a lie about aliens. If they were make the newspaper, then they could get in trouble for having a biracial relationship. Why would they go public about something like that unless it was true? Why would they just put themselves out there to get killed like that?
It's too many situations where white folks, especially the Admiral Beard, flying over fucking Antarctica, getting pulled down by a tractor beam. He ain't lying when he talking, and then next thing you know, it goes quiet. Nobody pays attention until it's too late. But then we got black folks talking like they're the shit, and then we got the Moors. But it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna talk about that another time, man. Okay. As I said before, write things down, man. As I said, I'm gonna feed my daughter's shit. Nice chatting with y'all guys. Okay, if you have any comments, questions, or even roast us, you put it down below to talk about Rad Thadd's coconut head. Okay, whatever you want to talk. But of course, thanks for joining me. Okay, give me a chat if you want to do a stream smile. Okay, all right.
All right, take it, man.
All right, later. Write down some things. Write down some things, and we can talk about some other stuff. Man. All right.
And maybe later on, I'll put you on my channel. We'll do this on mine.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, and just send me the link, and I'll tell you if I'm available because I don't want my daughters to be fucking with me. They like to fuck with me sometime, man. They're going after about.
Yeah, you don't want to know it's.
Yeah, my daughters will be back home in 2 hours. Okay, because I got them for 5 hours. I got to hold them 5 hours. These little bastards. Okay, they're okay though. They're not bastards. They're okay. They're quiet. But I'll talk to you later, man. You know what to do.
Peace. Yeah, all right, man. Peace. Take care.